The soft girl era seems to have taken the internet by storm, and while there isn't one specific definition, the consensus seems to be living a life of leisure, luxury, beauty, and rest. Cutting out the negatives to make room for the positives, saying no to anything that requires hard work, and easing out of that masculine energy. And it kind of reminds me of the Black girl luxury movement, which I am all here for, okay? I believe women, especially women of color, deserve more ease. We deserve to have experiencing nice things normalized, but I also couldn't help but to wonder, how is this new era impacting our financial journeys? So here are my thoughts. Many of us spend a large amount of our day scrolling, and when you absorb hours of content, whether you admit it or not, you are going to be influenced in some type of way. If you're trying to exercise discipline by controlling your spending so that maybe you have more money to pay off debt, that can cause some friction if you also desire a quote unquote soft life. And I feel that it can be very tempting, especially if you are not quite seasoned in your financial journey, to use this era to justify why you should be able to go out and purchase things you may not be able to afford. Striking a balance between discipline and soft, it can be very tricky when it comes to money. And that's because it's a lot easier to fall back into impulse or emotional spending than to tell yourself no or not yet. And every time you purchase something you can't afford in the name of self care or as an I deserve it treat, you're actually doing the opposite of what makes up a soft life. Because you're making your life harder. There is nothing soft about having 5 million payments due every single month because that requires you to have to work harder. That leaves you stressed and in a place of uncertainty. We don't want to look like we have it all, but in reality, we're in hardship. And I always say if you have to overly justify why you should purchase something, you already know your answer because if you were sure it was right, you don't need anything to validate that. I do believe that a soft life and a financially responsible life, they both can go hand in hand, but your mind has to be stronger than your emotions. I think it's important for you to define what a soft life means to you. We don't all view things the same way, and you have to allow yourself to customize things to your liking. To some women, a soft life includes designer bags and luxury cars. And to some women, a soft life means sipping coffee on the front porch on a warm spring morning, just watching the sunrise without a care in the world. And as a mother, I know creating a soft life is a lot more challenging. It's very difficult to fully lean in your feminine when you have to be the head of household. But once again, you get to define your soft life. And it's okay that you can't afford the things you really want, or you don't have the ability to maybe go out and do the things you desire yet. But you have to start where you are right now. And if that includes going to the coffee shop, sitting down, and sipping your favorite drink, so be it. You can absolutely beautify your financial journey. Get on a routine or a schedule that incorporates the tasks that you need to complete to be able to reach your milestones, like creating your new monthly budget. Beautify that experience. Plug in a diffuser with your essential oils, slap on your favorite Bed Bath and Body Works lotion, have some soft tunes playing in the background, do a deep clean, light a candle, whatever is in reach that will make you feel good. And I am not talking about that temporary high we get when we purchase something. I mean, whatever makes you feel proud and confident in yourself, please do it. This journey is a long journey. It is a hard journey. Life itself is a hard journey. And I promise that when you do those little things for yourself, it makes it easier to get through it. You have to find joy in the process versus putting all of your focus on the end result. You have to do for and love on the woman that is looking back at you in the mirror right now versus glorifying and doing everything for the woman that is in the future who you envision yourself being. As for me, a soft life includes just making experiences with my children, with myself, with my family, honoring myself by loving myself, being able to sit back and fully take in this life experience right now without having to worry about financial things, having to worry about how I'm going to pay my bills and how much does this thing cost. Dang it, my soft girl era involves being able to slide through Starbucks without having to crunch numbers and feeling guilty about me getting my iced coffee every single morning because I found joy in my financial process, and that allowed me to be consistent and get to where I am today. My soft life does not include a lot of material things, but it does include me working every single day to become the woman I envision God sees me as. It does include me instilling discipline in my day-to-day routine so that I can get one step closer to becoming the woman that I envision myself being, to bring that woman to life. So, if you are watching this, I encourage you to define what a soft life means to you on your financial journey and start incorporating those things in your day to day. Cheers to our financially responsible soft girl eras.